What's going on, everybody? Monday again. Aren't we blessed? Um, well, it's very rainy out here and it's been for the last 2 days, so it looks like we're having rain all week. But it's like 50 degrees for December. Was it like 14th in Milwaukee? It's raining. No snow. It's not even cold. It's 50 degrees. Wow. Okay. Enough of that. Um, Today I want to talk about something. I learned this from. I got the idea from listening to of course, from the sermon of Pastor Jakes. Um, you have to work through your bad habits before you get through a normal habit. So what I mean by this? Let me break this down a little bit. We all want to. We all want to be healthy. We all want to be. We want to change our diets. We want to change. We have to. But see, you got to understand that eating bad has become a bad habit. Not working out has become a bad habit. See, you can make bad habits and you can make good habits. And you guys say it takes about 7 days, something like that, or 2 weeks to make a habit. Well, I think it takes twice as long as that to get rid of the habit. So you have to really not do that stuff. Like say smoking. I smoked for 14 years. Um, ugly habit. And I quit cold turkey. Now I was blessed to quit cold turkey. I did that because my son was being born, and I was like, I don't want my son to start smoking because of me. If he smokes, it's gonna be his choice. I can't stop that. So what I mean is, I don't want to be influenced. So bad habits take usually 2 weeks to 3 weeks to get rid of. Now, there's scientific evidence, but like I always say, everybody is different. Everybody does things on their own time with their own bodies and how they want to do it. But the first issue we all of us, no matter who you are, you have to go through is you have to decide you want to. Right? You have to decide in your mental capacity, in your head, in your mind, in your heart, that you want to do what you tell people you complain about nonstop. I hear people talking about, oh, I want to walk, but they don't want to do the work oops, is that the right one? All right, yeah. They want to do the work to start walking. They do like one exercise, oh, it hurts too much, and they don't do it again. Well, then you're just making excuses. You just want to complain. That's the habit you have, is complaining. But remember, you have to break these bad habits just to get into a neutral area to make better habits. And remember, it takes up to 7 days, 2 weeks to make a new habit, and it takes that long to break a habit. Well, my rule of thumb is it takes twice as long for something to be broken, for bad to be overcome. So just say, I don't know, like bad eating. It took you, well, let's take MS for a second. For a second, I take it all the time. MS, I've dealt with this since 2003. Relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. And up until 2010 is when I had my horrible relapse. It's my second relapse, a horrible one that sent me to a hospice. And I pretty much shut down everything in my body, my vital organs. And then I figure it's going to take twice as long for me to get back to 100% normal. Now I'm about 80 to 90%, 95% back to normal. Or back to what you consider would be normal. To a neutral spot. But I will not stop working at it. See, the point is this. I know in my mind that it's going to take that long to get better. I know that it's going to be a fight. So you don't give up. Now, let me put this in other terms. Maybe some people who don't deal with MS might get. Take your marriage or relationship. When you first get married, you know, so when people are, like certain women and even men, they're excited about getting married to the person they love. Excited. But as soon as they get married, 2-3 years after that, they hate each other. Or they're fighting. Or there's a problem. Where's that situation when you were getting married? You thought he was the best thing? Oh my goodness, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Since thongs. Oh, it's good out there. But now you don't want to work for it. Work, people. That's the whole thing. is like you have a bad habit. So you want to work at beating the bad habit. Yes, I talk with my hands. You want to work at beating the bad habit. Then you have to work at staying neutral. So you go from bad to neutral to a good habit. So you have to work at staying neutral. Then you have to work at being a good. So I'm trying to get my body into super duper great muscle magazine shape. I really would like an interview from like Men's Fitness on how somebody with MS overcame that and whatever. That's just that's in the pipeline. But I'm just saying, I know that just because I get to a point to where I can look good my body looks the way I want it to look, I'm gonna have to work to keep it that way. See, people forget that point. You have to work to keep it that way. You can't just overcome something and expect just to stay that way. You have to work, people, every day. You have to work to kill the bad habit. You have to work to maintain the neutrality of it. Then you have to work to stay in the fitness or the place you want to be. All right? So simple as that. So same thing with marriage. You work to get the girl. You get the girl. You have to work to stay in that great love relationship, and you have to work every day after for I think my parents did it for 50 plus years. That's what you have to do, guys. Come on, people. With MS, same thing. I'm working my best to not be in a hospital anymore. I know what it's like. I know what it does. I know the mental issues that I had with it. I know what it really can break you down mentally. So, I don't want to be there no more. I know how lonely it felt. I know how all that negative stuff. Now I'm not. I'm in a great place in my life. I'm getting better. I'm happy. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Every single day. So people, remember, work to get rid of the bad habit, work to stay in neutrality with a habit, then work for a better habit. That's how it breaks down. That's how it breaks down. In my next series of books, after I write this third one comes out, I'm write another series of books. I'm going to push all the stuff I've been talking about in these books in the chapters. So be on the lookout for those. No More MS Depression. The next one's going to be the No More MS Prison series. And it's going to be like, I think I don't know what the first one's going to be yet. I haven't even thought about that. I'm still trying to finish up book 3. I'll go take these pictures right now. Take care of yourself, guys. Love each other. Hug each other, because you never know what's going to happen. Mad love. We all love you out there. Happy birthday to all those people with birthdays. And Bernie Sanders. All right. Bye.